Hi there, Ace family, and welcome to today's video. Now, this is a bit different. I know you're not used to seeing my face, but it is what it is. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room, or shall I say, the BDO community that hates me.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
In this video, I want to have an open conversation with the community of BDO and explain my thought process when I was creating the script and the video myself. This all started when a content creator by the name BlueSquadron did a review on my video. Now, I will put a link to his channel in the bottom of the description, so go check him out, give him a like, give him a subscribe if you haven't yet. But first, I want to talk to Mr. Blue himself. Come closer. If you ever want to do some of those collaboration things or anything like that, please let me know. I'm always open for that. Anyways, since this video has created some hatred within my comment section in the previous video, I'm gonna go through each of the points and explain the reasoning and my opinion. Now, I have a challenge for those of you who left a negative comment and did a dislike on the video. If I am able to redeem myself by the end of this video, then I want to challenge you to go back to that video, give it a like, maybe delete your comment if it is possible, and subscribe to the channel. It's as simple as that. That's only if I redeemed myself. If I haven't, then you're more than welcome to leave it there, and that's it. No hate, no foul play. Now, I want to give a quick background for me and my channel so that you guys have an idea of where I came from and where I am heading to understand why this video was created in the first place. I started off by playing PUBG Mobile, a game that's based on actual PUBG.
Well, duh.
At some point, I stopped making content within the PUBG Mobile scene since it was oversaturated. So I decided, you know what, why not go with Skyrim? It's one of my favorite games, and that's what I've been playing since the release of it. Now, at some point, I'm not sure why, the views just dropped off from Skyrim. It's probably because most of the things that's been said in Skyrim has already been said by other content creators and me included. So I decided, you know what, I enjoy MMO, so why not venture into this? But to venture into this wasn't very hard. I mean, Skyrim is Elder Scrolls, and then there was Elder Scrolls Online. And that's how I got into MMO. Now, I didn't want to stop at Skyrim. I wanted to explore the whole of the MMO realm, if I can put it that way. This included BDO, Final Fantasy, New World, all those games that are open and has a community already. So I wanted to invite those communities into mine. Now, here's the thing. I really wanted to build a community that genuinely loves BDO, or, well, most MMOs in general. But I never expected it to be like this. I want to start off by showing you the following clip from that video that I think a lot of you missed because it was done at the end of the video, and obviously by then most of you were mad at me already. So I just want to show you this.
The choice between the two ultimately depends on your preferences and what aspects of the MMO matter the most to you. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, my personal recommendation. As I've explored BDO, it's definitely an intriguing experience with its own set of charms. However, I must admit, my heart still leans towards ESO, given my love for the Elder Scrolls series. That doesn't mean I would not play Black Desert. I'm hooked on the game, to be honest.
Now, as the title suggests, that it is for those who want to choose between Elder Scrolls Online and BDO. So it is more focused towards the beginner or the person who just wants to start out in both of them, since that is my perspective as well. So the question is, why did the BDO community turn against me all of a sudden? Well, it's simple. Let's take a look at BlueSquadron's video, and I'll have a breakdown of what was said and what I meant by everything. Alright, let's get into the video.
I absolutely love that that is very likely Ambreezy, but also that you're a BDO player and you misspelled the word better.
So I want to start off by saying that is not Ambreezy, or I'm not exactly sure who the person is. It is not them. It is actually one of my community members. The reason for the misspelling is actually because the person is Afrikaans. Now, Afrikaans, we say better. It's closely related to better with the two T's, but in Afrikaans, you spell it with one T. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am South African, so 50% of my viewers or community is from South Africa. So you're going to find stuff like that. English is not our first language, just to put it out there. So is mine, if you haven't realized it yet.
He's literally just auto-attacking, but that's fine.
games like
He's in the
Tekken,
tutorial.
Okay, so I am an absolute noob. When it comes to BDO, obviously I just started out, as it was shown in the clip there. I was playing within the tutorial, and yes, I did not know there is a auto attack function within the game. I was smashing the buttons on the right hand side that you can see there. I was trying to, well, each of those combos to see what it looks like and how it attacks. So I did not know that's auto attack. I didn't even know there was a function like that.
Are you actually trying to compare our combat system of the Draconia at level fucking 1 in the tutorial, who already looks better and more nuanced than this fucking dude who is backing away on this staff, auto-attacking this fucking boar?
So when I started playing this, I realized that both these games are two different styles of games. The one is, I might get hate for this again, I don't know why, but the one is an anime style, if I can put it that way. So you've got the smashing and the nice movement and the flow of everything, where Skyrim is a completely different thing. You maybe stand in one place, spam healing and attack at the same time. So the game mechanics, in the sense of how you attack and how you fight, is two different styles. And that's why in the video I did not give any of the two actually a 1-up. I tried to keep it simple and straightforward, in the sense of that none of them will win this because it is two different things. Now I do agree that BDO has a more fluid kind of gameplay, and you know, the movements are more fluid. That I do agree with. And the way that the sword, in my case where I was playing, the slashing with the lines behind it, it looked absolutely amazing. I'm not going to argue against that. It was really, really good. But I do not want to compare the two, since it is two different things.
You need game sense for this. Back away when it gets near you and just keep auto-attacking it.
Okay, so once again, this is one of those situations where I was new to the game. I did not know how the game works, how the fighting works. Now, if you go back to my video on where I did a review on ESO, I actually talked about where you move out of the range, and then the character, your enemy will actually go back to where it started, and the health will go back to normal again after you nearly killed it, which was absolutely frustrating. I'm used to playing Skyrim, so I was playing that like I was playing Skyrim, especially when I was using ranged attacks. So ranged attacks keep away from your enemy. It's as simple as that. So that was why I was moving back. I was an absolute noob there, and I am still a noob at the game, but I'm trying my best. I'm a noob at both of these games, just to get it clear, to make it clear.
You cannot compare BDO's combat to ESO's combat. We're just better there.
Like I said earlier, you can't compare the two, but it depends on what your playing style is. Now, I like the combat style of BDO, but I also enjoy ESO's combat, if I can put it that way. And it was hard for me to choose either one of them, so I couldn't give it an honest opinion. Both of them different styles, different play styles, different way of doing stuff. So I didn't give any one of those two a point saying that they are better than the other one.
Look, I grant him that the NPCs do look better, but that's the whole scope of graphics and visuals?
Okay, so I'm going to read this off, and this is the stuff that I look for when I play the game. This is stuff that I critiqued on when I said visuals and graphics. So the visuals include art style, world design, character customization, particle effects, animation, performance optimization, I mispronounced that somehow, weather and lighting, character detail, and UI. My verdict on these were purely based on my personal opinion and my personal preferences, if I can put it that way. Obviously, you can have a completely different verdict or opinion about this. That's the thing about life. We all have different opinions, and we all differ in our taste in things. So, in my personal opinion, it was Elder Scrolls that took the W there.
Did you just say ESO was 4 years old? Yeah, I thought ESO was older than 4 years. ESO is like way older than 4 years, isn't it?
Yes, that was a mispronunciation, if I can put it that way. I didn't mean 4 years old, I meant 4 years older than BDO. It's because Steam's information is incorrect, if I can put it that way. So the two dates on Steam is completely different from what it actually means. So I'm not exactly sure if the release date on Steam means that it was released on that date on Steam, or was referring to the game's actual release date. So that was my mistake, or well, Steam's mistake, or just an honest mistake, if I can put it that way.
December of 2014, April of 2014. It is not 4 years older than BDO.
Yeah, so here's what I mean by the two different dates. So according to Steam, BDO was released on 17 May 2018 and ESO was released on 4th of April 2014, and that was where I got the information from, and that's why I said 4 years. So like I said, honest mistake. Won't do it that way again. We'll never trust Steam's release dates again.
The BDO music is underrated. Everybody mutes the audio right away, but like I actually think the BDO music's pretty good.
So I didn't get to the point where it irritated me or anything like that. So I turned down the music to a level where it's in the background, so it doesn't disturb me or take away from the game or adds to the game. So it's just there in the background, and that's probably why it is actually good for me. All my games are like that. I turn down the music a lot so I can just hear it. It's just there.
Look like an adult half-wit. Cut the spiritual nonsense and speak with some sense. You're professionals, are you not? You are being paid as such.
This is actually very, very funny.
With that payment comes the expectation of results, not half-baked excuses about spirits. You think these results will welcome me into Lord Jordine's strong embrace? Must I be ever hot?
Well, this bitch is just trying to get in. Damn, bro. I mean, she is attractive, but she's just like, well, fuck it. He won't sleep with me. This is bullshit. Bro, she actually just admitted that she just like, God damn it, he won't sleep with me. This is bullshit, man. I mean, like,
haunted by the shadow of disappointment I'll cast across his chiseled face.
his chiseled face. God, I hate how fucking good he looks. This is like when I'm talking about Biceptimus. God, I hate how nice and good looking. Fuck. Damn it.
Get out! All of you! Never show your faces here again!
So the storyline in itself there is absolutely brilliant. I love it. It was really funny for me. But now, if you want to go back just in the beginning of it and then just keep your eye on her face and then listen to the dialogue, and it makes it so much funnier. So her face is like completely neutral. There's no emotions, but all of these emotions are coming out. It is absolutely funny. I love it. It was one of my favorite moments in the game, to be quite honest.
There's no fucking way he's about to. I did not plan that. I have not pre-watched this. I did not know he was about to compliment BDO. There's no shot he's about to say that our main storyline is good.
Yes, I did. And I promise you, it's the truth. I really, really enjoyed it. Now, I don't know. I haven't gotten further into the game yet, so I can't really comment on it. But up to the point where I got into it, it was really good and I did enjoy it. Now, it might be that because of all the previous stuff I learned within the lore of in Elder Scrolls, because I did some lore stuff as well. I had to do some research on it. Goodness. That I think I might have spoiled ESO for me in the sense of it gave away what was about to happen, if I can put it that way. It might be that it is because of that I'm biased towards BDO.
You're gonna love BDO. You are gonna love this game. If that was captivating for you, you're in, buddy. There is no turning back. This is the best game you've ever played.
Good. I like a good game. Now, his reaction is pretty funny to that. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But for me, so far, it's been good. I am intrigued, and I really want to find out the whole story about this white witch and what's her story about it, and the whole black... What's it? The black ghost thing that's around with you. I'm sorry, I forgot half of the names of stuff, so yes. But I am really intrigued and how everything fits together. So please, no spoilers. No spoilers in the comments. No spoilers, please.
No fucking way! He just gave us the one-up on the quest line. This is a joke.
Yes.
There is no fucking way. ESO's quest is fucking way better than ours. It's not even remotely close. We take that L every time. Like, we wake up in the morning and Jay just has an L on his forehead, bro.
I did give you guys the win, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm not going to change that. I honestly enjoyed it. It's just once again, like I said, this whole thing was based on my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is I am enjoying the quest line. As simple as that.
Click that last one.
Of Sky.
Oh, come on! What are you doing to us?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet, so I don't want to do anything that spoils that for me and takes away my opportunity to become a YouTube partner, be part of the YouTube partner program. So I had to censor that. I am so sorry. It's just, rather safe than sorry. If it's allowed, then I'll probably do it in the next videos or so,
So they're at 21,398. We're at 23,486. So no, we're still beating them.
Now here's the part where I want to apologize from my side. I did the same thing that Blue did, and I went on to Steam charts. I think that's what it's called. And I got the information from Elder Scrolls Online, and then I went into Black Desert, but I typed in Black Desert Online. So I couldn't find the information. So I went on what I visually can see within the game. And I was comparing it, both of them, to the start of the game. So in ESO, when you start the game, first, I think half an hour, and then you can choose where you want to go. The amount of people that was there versus the amount of people that I saw within BDO running around. When you take a look at that, it seemed like ESO was having a lot more characters within more players within the game. So I was wrong there, and I do apologize for that. That was absolutely wrong of me.
BDO is only $5. It's important to us that you believe that when downloading it.
Okay, so I was talking about initial costs. I'm referring to in-game purchases. So initially, to start off, BDO is the cheapest one to go with between the two. Me personally, I do not pay for any in-game content for the reason that price-wise, it is too expensive. $100 for South African as like me is basically almost 1 month's food. To give that to put that into perspective, 1 month's food, $100. Yes. So for me to pay that amount for in-game content, I do not agree with that. So that's why I do not do that.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy. But does this world look better than BDO's? I feel like our textures and if you take away the pop-ins and stuff, you know what I mean? Like look at this tree.
So just to give you an idea, so BDO was set to the highest graphics that I had at the point, the highest graphics in game, where Elder Scrolls at that point, I didn't change any of the settings. It was set to medium. So the textures and stuff might look a bit different than it should be. So this is on medium graphics, by the way. Higher graphics obviously will look better. I did change it later on though. Now the other thing that I want you to take in consideration is that ESO has the opportunity for mods. You can actually add mods to this to make your game look incredible. And I'm talking about next generation MMO. It's not for everybody, but the opportunity is there. And that's one thing that I do enjoy about Elder Scrolls Online, is that it is moddable. So you can change what it looks like, the lighting, the reshade, you can reshade everything. So yes, there is possibility to improve the graphics even further than the game was originally designed. And at the end of the day, I don't know, for me it feels like Elder Scrolls just looks better. The way that the characters look in the game, the way that the environment looks, how the characters fit into the environment. Once again, it's one of those personal preference things.
That's my opinion!
It's all about the art style. If you enjoy a certain type of art style, you will enjoy certain types of games. In this case, ESO and BDO has two different art styles, and that's what makes them so different, and that's why for me it's either or. I personally chose ESO because I played Oblivion, I played Skyrim, and I'm not going to say grew up because I was already out of school when Elder Scrolls came out. But yes, that's the reason why for me it was just ESO was, I'm talking about minute better than BDO personally. And it was because of the past stuff. So yes, I might not have been partial or biased. I was more biased towards BDO on that small technical point. But if it was not for that, I can promise you both of these games would be even. And it's because of each has their own points, where they win and points where they lose. That's how I felt about it, and that's why I chose BDO as one of the games that I want to play and want to do content on, is because I enjoy both of them. Literally, I enjoy both of them. Now, as I mentioned earlier, for those of you who did leave a negative comment or a dislike, was I able to redeem myself in this video? Do I deserve a like in the previous video and a like maybe even in this video? Was this even worth subscribing maybe? Your feedback is very important to me. I'm here to create content that both of us can enjoy and benefit from. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Cheers.